Wait, are they on
I go-
psychedelics in the beer can
Yeah,
house?
they're sitting leaning against the wall in the beer cans, and I go, "What's that?"
No.
And they think there were rats in there.
There probably were.
Well, there probably were. A rat, yeah. They say, "Are those rats?" And I go, "Well, they call this the Rat Riviera." So, my most vivid memory of that is that time I was talking about when the sheriff and the bank and everyone forced me to go to AA. And I met that Ralph X guy who I went to that Halloween party with, who was my sponsor. And so we meet at a local cafe for breakfast, and, we talk for a while. And he kept saying, "How old are you?" And I was like 21. And he was looking at me kind of askance. And he said, "Look," he goes, thing about AA is we got to be honest with each other. He said, "You're pretty young to be calling," he was like 40. He said, "You're pretty young to be calling yourself an alcoholic. Are you sure these episodes you had, you just weren't a young college kid having fun?" And I said, "I'll tell you what,
Come to my house.
let's go back to my place." And I'll never forget, we got there, and I remember I started to open the door, and he said, "You don't lock your place?" I said, "Believe me, not necessary." And what would happen is you could push the door open only so far, and then you had to crawl up on the cans to get to the path that led to the bed. And I remember I was on all fours
And he's behind you
on
watching.
the path, and I looked back, and this guy's like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "What do you think? Do I qualify?" And he goes, "Meeting's at 7 sharp."